Hello all, good evening. Today we are going to learn functions in JavaScript. Okay, functions. This topic is like a heart for at least for JavaScript. It's very important in any programming language. So understand carefully and practice carefully and learn properly. Okay, are you ready? Students, are you ready? Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
How's the Josh today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If you don't know about functions and you have completed the graduation, that means just note down that you don't have a skills. Clearly, if you're trying for a software job as a programmer, you have a 70%, a 90%, or 99.99%, or 120% doesn't matter. If you don't know programming, if you are not able to write function like some logic with the help of functions or for loop, that means you don't have a skills in programming. Simply just remember that point. Okay, don't blame parents or don't blame college or don't blame government or don't blame any other persons in the world. Okay, right now everything is available, so only thing is you should have an interest to learn. Okay, sorry for discussing about all these things. Just let's enter into the topic that is called functions. Okay, this is very important topic. So let's enter. So functions, like in real time also, we know that, like sometimes we used to say that marriage functions or birthday functions, as you said already. And like suppose, how many of you love riding a bike? Just ping me in the chat. How many of you love riding a bike or car? Okay, I think everyone, right? So just tell me. Okay, in bike, clutch is there and brake is there, right? Clutch is there, brake is there. Okay, can anyone explain me what is the difference between the clutch and brake? What is the difference between the clutch and brake? Functionality, right? Like looks like clutch is also looks like same and brake is also looks like same, but the functionality is different. What is the functionality of a clutch? What is the functionality of a brake? You can explain in your native language if you have some problem to talk in English or something. Just tell me. What is the difference between clutch and brake, man? Okay, at least what okay, super. Clutch to move, brake to stop. Okay. Any other answers? So if you hold the clutch, bike starts moving. If you hold the brake, it will stop. So what is the functionality of the clutch? What is the functionality of the brake? Okay, any other answers?
We can only wear the gear with అంటే
చెప్పర్లేదు.
క్లచ్ పట్టుకొని మాత్రమే గేర్ వేయగలుగుతాం సార్. వితౌట్ అంటే బ్రేక్ పట్టుకొని అదే గేర్ వేయలేము.
Okay, that means if you want to change the gear, you need to use clutch, right? Is it right?
Yeah, yes sir.
Because
Yes, sir.
I'm very poor in driving. That's why I don't know the basics. Is it correct, Pawan? Whenever you want to change the gear, we need to hold the clutch and we need to change the gear and we need to give an acceleration, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Suppose here.
స్టాప్ చేయడం ప్రకారం యూస్ చేస్తాం సార్.
Sorry, sir. Tell me one more time.
స్టాప్ చేయాలనుకున్న ప్రకారం యూస్ చేస్తాం సార్, క్లచ్ అండ్ బ్రేక్.
Okay, good. So here you have used at least 3 to 4 terms. One is clutch, one is brake, another one is a gear, another one is acceleration. Like, okay, gear, like at least 3 things are there. So everything has its own functionality. Suppose whenever you use a clutch, it will apply something, it will do some specific tasks, right? It will do some specific task. Okay, suppose whenever you are traveling for 1 hour, how many times you will use a clutch, or how many times on average you will use a clutch, or you will use only one time? Because whenever you start the bike, you will use a clutch one time, and whenever you're Suppose if you want to travel for 1 hour, maybe how many times it is required to use a clutch or a brake. So according to the conditions in your locality, how the roads are there, just based on that, just tell me, because everything is interrelated to the programming. That's why I'm asking. How many times, on average 5 to 10 times, you need to use a clutch. You need to use a brake, right? Okay, fantastic. So, do you found that suppose you have used the clutch for 10 times, whether it will do the same task, or first time it will apply in a different way, second time it will apply in a different way or something. Brake also, when because you are using a brake for 10 times, okay, every time it will do the same task or it will do the different task. Everyone should answer. So if you know this thing, that's it, that's a function actually.
Multitask, sir.
Multitask. Whenever you clutch first time and if second time, it will do different tasks for different times.
Yes,
Or
sir. Based
same.
on situation.
Just tell me. Apply the
Suppose
situation.
first gear will go slowly can move. Opposite any object is
Okay.
so we will can brake using clutch also.
Okay. Suppose first gear will do same kind of functionality every time, right? Suppose whenever you apply the first gear, it will allow you to move in a particular speed, right? If I'm not wrong.
Yes, sir.
Second gear, it will allow you to move in some different range of speed, right? That means it will
Yes, sir.
work for a specific task, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But brother, it do same gear change. Okay, whatever it is. Okay, okay. You should not debate or fight on this topic. Here, that means suppose in human body also eyes will do the specific tasks, or ears will do some specific task. That means heart will do a particular task like functionality, right? In the same way, suppose just go with a clutch or a brake or accelerator or anything, so it will do a specific task and you can use n number of times. Suppose a juice bar is there, juice like a, what we can call, if you want to prepare juice, what we can call, we can mixing,
Calculation, sir.
juicer, yeah. So in juicer, what you will do, if you because if you go to the juice shop, he will use the same juicer for apples. Suppose if you order apple milkshake, he will use the same juicer and then he will clean up and he will add apples. And again, if you order orange juice, again he will use the same juicer, right? Again he will use the same juicer, and next time he will add oranges and he will prepare orange juice. That means a juicer is useful for preparing the juice. Sometimes you will give a apple as an input, sometimes you will give a orange as an input, so that based on the input it will give a result as a juice. Okay, so let's enter into the programming, so then we can connect all these discussions in that the topic. Okay, this is the most important the topic in any programming. So if you have any question, just stop me and ask me something. Okay, I will explain first. Then if you don't understand, yeah, just stop me and ask you questions as well. So I'm just okay in programming also. What happened to my machine? History. Fine. So here, if you see, I'm writing a simple program.
So please share the screen.
Oh my god, okay, every time I used to forget. Already we have completed 26 minutes. Okay, I hope you're able to see my screen, right? Everyone? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, okay. So I'm just writing a simple thing like console.log. welcome to JavaScript. Okay, simple. Okay, console.log welcome to JavaScript. So in the next line also, I'm just using the same thing. And if I want to say one more time, like console.log, okay, welcome to JavaScript. So you can say that, Raghu, instead of just copy pasting 3 times, you can use a for loop. Okay, but here we are going to understand functions. Okay, how we can. So functions means you should define that for a particular task. Okay, so now we can create simple functions and then we can query it. So what I'm doing, I'm just creating a simple function. Observe carefully. This is a syntax for that. A function and give a function name. Okay, for giving a function name also, please use the camel casing. So here I'm saying like a say hello, and use the this parenthesis and use a curly braces. Okay, curly brace is a block. Okay, even if you just give this is a block, but this is not the function. So if you can use this, right? This suppose 0 or 1. So this is the if block. Okay, block is different and function is different. Okay, block means a set of instructions. Suppose group of instructions, we can call it as a block. Okay, I will come to the topic and we can discuss in detail, but just remember block is not a function. So here say hello. What I'm doing, I'm just doing console.log. I'm just saying like hello, good evening. Hello. So even we can remove this one because I have taken a different message. So now what you can do, suppose if you execute this program, you can't see any result. Okay, you can't see any result. So the function, because just imagine this is a clutch. Suppose clutch is there, brake is there. What we need to do, we need to apply. So suppose you are using a bike. Okay, without applying the clutch, without applying the brake, it doesn't work, right? It doesn't work. So if you want to apply the brake or something, so here you need to give an instruction to the computer that just execute these statements. Okay, suppose right now we have only one simple statement is there. So if you want to execute it, what you need to do, just okay, this is called function invocation. Okay, just remember what it is. This is function invocation. This is called function definition. Okay, you are defining the function say hello, and it will remember the instruction that console.log hello good evening. So it is similar like I'm just writing like your favorite function, right? Function clutch. If I'm not wrong, spelling is correct, right? Clutch console.log. What you can say? So for now I'm saying applied. Suppose if you want to define another function for break, function break. Okay, here console.log. Why it is showing error? So break is a predefined one, right? I'm just trying apply break for my bike or something. So you can write applied break. That's it. So if you see right now, I just invoked only one function that is called say hello, so that you will see this message. Okay. For better understanding purpose, I'm just writing some other statement console.log. I'm just putting the start. That means this is the starting of the program. And here I'm just putting console.log. This is end of the program. So now we have defined 3 functions. Okay, let me move these function definitions to the top. It's better. So just define. So we have defined 3 functions. Okay, function definitions I'm giving plural. So that we have a say hello, we have a clutch, and we have apply break. Okay, 3 things are there. While you're traveling on a bike, you can say hi, hello to any other person, or you can apply clutch, or you can apply brake. Also here, even for better thing, apply clutch is one function. So right now, so we are giving this instruction to the computer. We are giving this program to the computer. What computer will do now? What computer will do? So it will remember the say hello, it will remember the apply clutch, and it will remember apply brake also in the memory. How it will store in the memory, all those things we are going to learn in coming days. Right now, just remember, suppose how if you just declare let, okay, let a is equal to 10, what will happen? So it will store the value of 10, and it will provide this identifier like a, like variable name, so that anywhere in your program you can access that variable with that name. So in a similar way, if you just define a function, okay, this computer will remember, okay, computer will remember that, and in future if you want you can use that, okay, so in the same way how we are using variables. So here, what I did, so I just called only say hello. I just called only say hello. Now, right now, I'm just running on the command prompt. Don't worry, executing the things on a terminal and executing. We execute the same code on the command prompt also, because we are pointed to the same file and same folder that is there on desktop and JavaScript. So now here I can do like node app. So if you see, we got the message start, hello, good evening, and end. That means we have a clutch already. We have a apply clutch function is there in the memory, and apply brake function is also there in the memory, and we have a say hello also there. So even suppose if you don't do this one, so if you don't invoke that function, it is not going to apply anything. So observe carefully. Start and end. That means already we have given some instructions. So function definition is there. Here a function definition is there. Here also we have a function definition. But unless you invoke it, it doesn't work. It doesn't execute it. Got it? This point? Understood? Suppose you have a bike. So unless until you just start, unless until you click, press on the start button, or if you don't use uh, any other way to start the bike, it is not going to start automatically, right? So what we need to invoke it. So here, so suppose if you want to invoke say hello and clutch and apply brake, what we need to do? Just tell me, anyone. So you want to use the clutch, you want to use the brake, what we need to do?
Invoke the apply clutch and apply brake functions.
Yeah. So if you see, so right now I want to apply clutch, and I want to apply brake also after that something. Okay. So now what is the result? What will be the output? Tell me.
Bike will not stop suddenly, sir. Just a moment is there.
Okay, fine, then. Just don't just right now forget about exact bike one. So according to the program, just tell me what will happen. What will be the output?
Sir. Applied clutch, applied brake.
What about the start and end? It will be there or not?
So will be there. Yes, sir. Will be there.
Will be there.
Yeah. That means first it will execute this one, so that you will get a start. After that, it will remember this function, it will remember this function, it will remember this function. After that, this is that apply clutch, because you are invoking that function. At the time it is going to execute, it is going to execute. Here apply break, then it is going to execute the logic or instructions you have declared inside that function. Okay, so that what is the output now? So start, applied
Start,
clutch,
applied clutch, applied
applied
brake,
break,
end.
yeah. Okay, fantastic. I hope everyone understood up to this point. Just tell me yes or no, understood or not. So we have understood that simply how to declare the function and how to invoke the function. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Yes.
I need answer from everyone. Everyone.
Yes, sir.
Okay, understood, right? So now I will ask few questions to particular student. Okay, that student only should answer. Okay. So now, okay, I will give a chance. Who is ready to answer the first question? Just raise your hand or just tell me who is ready. Because Shiva Prasad is ready. Very good, Shiva Prasad. Okay, very good. So now I'm going to give a different set of instructions and just tell me what will be the output. Okay, I'm just doing. You should explain me exact output. What it will print on the screen. Okay, I'm just doing clear. Now tell me, if I do node app, what will be the result?
Sir, start,
Okay,
applied break, end.
end. Okay,
Yes, sir.
that means you are saying it will print start and then
It will print applied break 2 times.
applied break 2 times, because we invoke two times, right?
2 times. Yes, sir.
That means if you define a function, you can invoke n number of times, right?
Yes,
If you
sir.
see, so if you have a break, you can apply n number of times. Okay, there is no restriction there. If whenever you apply a break, it will apply on a bike or a car or something. And again, if you need, you can apply one more time. So that is a functionality. Okay, very good. Shiv Prasad, very good. So now next question. Who is ready to answer the next question? Shobarani. Very good. So now observe carefully what I'm doing. Just tell me exact order of the output also. I need exact output. Tell me.
Start, applied brake,
Okay.
applied clutch and end.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Because I have defined applied clutch first, applied brake after that. But here I'm invoking apply brake first and apply clutch later. Based on that, you have one more
Based
chance.
on based on invocations, that result will come, I think.
Okay. Okay. What Shobran is saying that it is going to give a result, that is first it will start and then we are applying apply break. That's why she is saying that it will print apply break, and then we are invoking apply clutch so that it will print applied clutch, and then it will print end. Okay. Okay, Shobarani's answer is that. Okay, do you agree with Shobarani or not? Everyone,
Yes, sir.
just ping me in the chat. Yes, everyone is going to agree or not. Okay, let's see. No one have any other opinions. Okay, fine. Let's execute it. Let's execute that one. Okay, very good, Shobrani. Your answer is absolutely correct. Okay, your answer is absolutely correct. Okay, now understood. First of all, everyone understood, because even though you have a clutch or a brake, like what are the functionalities are there? Suppose if you purchase a brand new car or any luxury car, maybe they will provide different features. But suppose whenever you click on start, whenever you click on clutch, if you just click on button to play the music, so based on that instructions it will work, right? This is programming also same. So now who is going to ready to answer for the next question? Who is ready apart from Shiva Prasad and Shobharat, remaining people? Because just remember, initially you will get simple questions, okay? Gradually you will get complex questions, so it's better to raise your hand early as possible. Who is ready? If you give a wrong answer, I'm not going to give any punishments or something. Okay, Pavan Giviti is ready. Very good, Pavan. Very good. Very good. Okay, so here I'm just changing the program because sometimes you will try to correlate with the original up breaks and those things. That's why I'm just changing. I'm just writing some different functions for understanding something. So here, what we understand how to declare a function, and you can invoke function anytime, n number of times in your program. So that is the conclusion up to what we have discussed. Now I'm just creating few other functions. A function, a function name is triple A. I'm just doing console.log. What I'm doing? I'm just doing console.log. I'm triple A. Otherwise, we can do I'm from triple A. So again, I'm just defining one more function, that is triple B. So here I'm just doing console.log. I'm from triple B. So I'm just defining one more function here, that is triple C. So again, console.log. Okay, I'm from triple C. So we have defined the functions. Now I'm going to write the logic like this. I'm just invoking B, and then I'm just invoking C, and I'm just invoking A. Just a minute. Okay. Pawan, just tell me the output. Are you able to see my screen, Pawan?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just try to give me the answer. What will be the output?
Start.
Okay, first start.
Mm, I am from BV. I am from CC.
Okay,
End.
okay. After that,
Uh, that's the end, sir.
very good. That means we have given like console.log end. That means it is going to end here and it is not going to execute anything after that.
No, sir. It will execute. No, sir. It will execute. A, sir. I am from A.
That means you are saying the output will be, just a minute. So output will be, first it will start, right? And
Start.
then BBB, right? I'm from BBB, then
C.
CCC, then
N.
then
And A.
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 So team, do you agree with Pawan's answer or
No.
you have any other? Okay, Pankaj is agreeing with Pawan. Give it. Okay, everyone. Okay, everyone should answer because then only I will understand that as you are understood or not. Okay, let me execute the. So Pawan, you said right because this is just a string which I have given. Okay, maybe this is blah blah blah. This is not end of the program, right? This is not end of the program. So this is the first instruction we have given. For understanding purpose, I have given start. Here I can give an end. Here I can give a start. That is my wish. Then what it will do? It is not going to execute this statement first, because it doesn't know whether you have written start or end or something. So it will start executing line by line. It will start executing line by line. So here in this case, it is going to print end, then it will remember. Sorry, do you have any questions?
No, sir.
Okay, fine. So it is going to execute. So it is going to remember these functions in the memory. It will store those things in the memory and it will have a reference for that. Then it is going to invoke this function BBB, then invoke CCC, and then invokes AX. Okay, very good, very good, very good. So now, next question. Who is ready to answer for this next question? Just raise your hand. Who is ready? Quick. Sai Kirti. Very good, Sai Kirti. So here what I'm doing, I'm just doing CCC. I hope you are able to see my screen right properly. Yeah. CCC. And here I'm just calling. Okay, Sai Kirti, first of all, just tell me whether it is right or wrong. If it is right, what will be the output? If it is wrong, what will be the output?
Maybe function invocation inside the CC function definition is wrong, sir. I think.
Okay, so maybe line number 13, maybe it will be wrong, right? It's not possible to invoke something from function, right?
Yes.
Other people, what is
It's
your
right,
opinion?
sir. I
Sorry?
don't think so. It is error, sir. I think it will invoke other function.
Okay.
It is right. It is right, sir.
It is right, sir.
Okay, just ping me that whether you will get error at line number 13, whether you will get error at line number 13 or it is not an error. Just ping me in the chat. What do you think? Okay, Shobharani said not an error. Shiva Prasad saying that no error. Sai Kumar and Pawan is also saying no error. What about remaining people? Quick, just ping me the answer. If you don't understand the question, ask me, because here I'm just invoking the CCC. So it is going to execute these instructions. It is going to execute these instructions. So here we are trying to invoke, another function, that is AAA inside another function. So whether it is possible or not, just guess it. If you didn't learn about all these things, no problem. According to your knowledge, whether it will be an error or is it okay. Okay, that's why. So Nagendra saying error, and The remaining people mostly they are saying no error, and few people are silent. That is quite natural. Okay. Okay means that is fine, right, Raghu? That means not
Yeah.
an error. If you see, if you write this one, load up. What? Whether it is showing an error or not?
No, sir.
No, no, sir.
It is not an error because you can invoke a function from any other function. That means simply you are doing like, so here saying that whenever you invoke CCC, yes, it will try to execute the instructions inside this function. That's it. And what is the instruction inside that? Saying that invoke triple A. Yes, is going to invoke this one. So now I'm doing this one. Okay, now I'm doing this one. Okay, who is ready to answer for this question? Okay, before that, okay, Sai Kirti and Raghu, or suppose someone, if you feel that it is error, so just remember that is not an error. That is possible in any programming language. Okay, this is very important. Very important. Okay, fine. So for the next question, who is ready to answer? Who is ready to answer for the next question? No problem. If you give a wrong answer, you're not going to lose anything. At least you will remember for a long time. Who is ready to answer for the next question? No one. I will give some movie tickets or some gifts if you give a right answer for the next question. Or books or 10,000 rupees. 1 lakh rupees. No one is ready. So offers are cancelled. Okay, who is ready now? I have. Okay, Sai Kumar. Okay, but you have raised after offer has expired.
No issues, sir.
Yeah, that's why. Because sometimes God will come and he will knock the door. If you don't open the door, God will go away. Okay, or like they will call, job offer will come. So at that particular time, if you don't pick up the call, he will go for other options. Okay. Okay. Now tell me, what is the output for this program? Observe carefully and just tell me what is the output for this program.
Start. I am from AAA. I am from CCC. I am from BBB. I am from CCC. End.
Okay. Just repeat one more time. How many times it will print I am from CCC? 2
times. Once in the once in function CCC and outside the function CCC. It's called twice. It will print.
So just tell me the order. I will note down. Just a minute.
First, it will print I am from AAA.
First, it will start, right?
Yeah.
After the start, it will print AAA. Then
First, it will print AAA. Next, console.log. I am from CCC.
Okay.
Next, I am from BBB. That's it, sir. The only three it will print. First, before that, AAA start will print and end will print at the end.
Okay. That means
only once.
Why only once? Previously, you said 2 times, right?
I've like.
No problem.
I didn't say this properly. Only.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. Okay, maybe I don't know whether your first answer is right. Okay, how many of you agree with Sai Kumar, right? If I'm not wrong. Nama Sai Kumar. Okay. How many of you agree with the Sai Kumar answer? Just ping me yes or no in the comment sections so that it will be easy. Quick, everyone should give an answer yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Whether you understood or not, just give me yes or no. Yes or no. Okay, Srujan is saying no. Okay, very good, very good. So Srujan, just tell me, what is your answer? Because remaining people are agreeing with, blindly agreeing with Sai Kumar. But just tell me what is
Sir,
your
can you show me a code screen? Yeah. Okay. A after B now, sir.
okay?
A after B after C and after end.
Sorry. Just tell me order one more time from the beginning.
Start
Okay.
A
Okay.
B C end.
B C end. Okay.
Yeah.
So Sai Kumar and remaining people said AAA CCC BBB. But your answer is it is AAA and BBB and CCC. Okay. And start and is common, right? This is what you are
Yes.
saying, right?
Yeah, sir.
Fine. Just tell me like why it is AAA BBB CCC. Why you are thinking like that? Any reason for? Okay, like what is your thought process? How you are thinking like first it will print AAA, then it will give a high priority for BBB, then
First A function will work out because it there first.
okay, then
After that B.
B. So it will skip
After
this one.
that. Which one?
Okay, you're saying that first it will execute this AAA, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good. Then
B
B. Then
C.
what about this?
Yeah, with that link only it will work out now, sir.
Okay, that means first it will print console.log start. Here it will remember, right? It is not going to execute. Agree with that?
Yeah.
Okay. Then it is going to remember this logic. Then it is going to remember this logic. It is not going to execute anything. Yeah, good. So here line number 19, you are executing which function?
CC.
So then it will start executing this function, right?
Yeah, sir.
Inside this function, what are the instructions? What is the first instruction?
Instruction A.
Yeah, then that means which is going to execute?
First A.
This function, right? So it is going to execute this function. Once it is completed, it will come back to this line.
B.
So that means once execute this one, you're thinking that it is going to execute this one.
Yeah, sir.
Why? Here we have given
Because after A, because we have B.
okay. Suppose if I do like this, what will be the result?
Even also it will be same.
Mm-hmm.
I think.
Now
Even also you are changing just the functions.
okay, because it is not going to depend on order of the definitions, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now
Sorry.
okay, no problem.
I know only.
No problem. If you give a wrong answer, that is absolutely fine, because then only you will understand. Because I should understand, okay, why you are giving wrong answer, what you are understanding. Then only I can give a right training, right? So if I don't, because if you go to the doctor, if you give a wrong, if you don't explain properly, doctor can't understand, right? So here also, I need to check whether what you understood. Based on that, I can correct. Okay, here, what will happen? Just observe carefully. What will happen? So whenever you give this JavaScript code to the Node.js, right now we are giving a Node.js. first it will execute it. Okay, first it will execute, and that means it will print console.log start. So then this is the function definition. This is the function definition. It is not going to execute. It is not going to print anything. It is not going to do anything. So it will remember in a memory. It will store in a memory somewhere. Okay, then this is also, it is not going to execute anything. It will remember somewhere in the memory. Here also, it is not going to take any action. It will remember in the memory. So whenever you have a function, if you invoke that function, then only it will execute that function. Okay, whenever you invoke that function, it will execute that function. So now what will happen? Observe carefully. This is very, very, very important. So here at line number 17, you are invoking the function ccc. So then what will do? It will enter into this function because you have invoked that function at line number 17. Observe carefully. So what is the first instruction inside the ccc? What is the first instruction?
Invoking a function.
Yeah. That means what it will do, it will go and it will execute this function. That means you are invoking that function. So what is there inside the AAA? Console.log I am from AAA. So observe carefully. Here I am just doing the same actions. So what it will do? First, it will do start. Okay, then line number 3 to 5, it's a function definition. It is not going to print anything in the output. It is not going to execute that instruction. Okay. Like from line number 7 to 9, it is also a function. It will remember in the memory. And again from line 11 to 15, again it is a function, and it will remember what are the instructions are there, and it will store somewhere in the memory. Okay. At line number 17, right now we came to line number 17. In line number 17, you're saying that just invoke the function ccc. So at the time, it will go and it will start executing the instructions which are there in ccc. So what is the first instruction? That is invoking a function called AAA. So from line number 12, whenever you invoke AAA, it will take the control to a line number 7. So it will recollect what you have stored in that function definition, and it will execute this function. So now what will be the output? What will be the output? I am from yeah. So once the execution is completed, once you complete, right now we have only one instruction. So immediately it will complete that execution of that function, and the control will come back to line number 13 again. So line number 12 completed, right? Whenever you invoke this function, it will go and it will execute this function, and again it will come back to the next line. So now what is the instruction you are giving to the computer now? Console.log
I am from CCC.
I am from CCC. Because computer don't give any high priority for others and these people. So it will follow your instructions, developer instruction, what you have given in the program or in JavaScript file. It will start executing one by one. If you say go to the BBB, and it will go to the function BBB and it will execute, and it will come back again to the same position. So here at line number 12, we are invoking AAA. So from line number 12, it will go to the function A and it will execute the task. Again, after completing the task, it will come back to the same position. It will come back to the same position. And then it will execute the next one. What is the next one? Console.log I am from CCC. So that it will print I am from CCC.
Triple C.
Next, what is the instruction?
Triple B.
BBB, right? We are invoking the function BBB. So from line number 14, we are invoking the function BBB, so that it will go to the function BBB, and it will execute the line number 4. What is there? Console.log I am from BBB. So it will print in the console, that is I am from BBB. After executing that, again it will come back to the same position, line number 14. Okay, next, What is the next line? That is the closing of the function. That means exit gate. This is the entry gate. This is exit gate. Okay, once you complete that, so from which line we have invoked the function CCC?
17.
So yes, 17. So it is completed. So first it will go to the line number 1. Okay, from the beginning it will remember this function, then it will remember this function, then again it will remember this function, and we are executing, we are invoking the function CCC. So here observe carefully. First it will execute the line number 1, then it will execute line number 17, right? From 17, what is the next line it is going to execute? Tell me. Whenever you invoke CCC, it will go to
11th line.
okay. It will start executing line number 12, right? So at line number 12, you are invoking the function one more time, so that it is going to execute AA. What is there in AA? Consider line from AA. So it will execute line number 8, and after complete, because after line number 8 you don't have anything, so that it will come out, that is exit gate. Then from 8, what is the next line?
Line number 13.
13.
Very good. After that,
Line number
14.
4.
yeah,
4.
it will invoke the function at line number 14.
Yeah.
Then it will
4.
move to
4. Line number 4.
4.
yes, it will go and it will execute line number 4, and then
Come to line number 17.
19.
yes, because after completing that execution, again it will come back to line number 17.
17.
Okay, then because line number 17 also completed, that means it will go to line number 18. In line number 18 nothing is there, so it will execute line number
19.
so this is the execution flow. So it will remember, of course it will remember this function, it will remember this function, it is remember this function. That means it is not executing, it doesn't open anything inside what is there inside BBB. It is not going to open what is there inside AA. It is not going to open what is there inside CCC. Okay, so here whenever you say just invoke CCC, that means it will open the box of the CCC and it will check what is there inside, and it will take that instructions and it will start doing that way. So this is very, very important. This is very, very important. So now tell me, understood or not what we have discussed so far?
Yes, sir, understood.
Everyone,
Yes, sir.
everyone should say.
Yes, sir.
Understood or not? So this is the most important thing. So
Yes, sir.
okay, good. Everyone. So now tell me, if you miss this session, is it possible to understand next sessions? It's impossible, I'm saying. That is why normally students say that, sir, I went to Amirpet, I paid 3,500 rupees or 35,000 rupees or 50,000 rupees or 1 lakh rupees, doesn't matter how much money you have paid. The important thing is, if the trainer is good, if he already is providing a regular training, even though he is providing a good training, even though you have attended 90% of the sessions, but you have missed 2 or 3 important sessions in the middle. So if you miss this session, you can't understand what I'm talking for next 10 sessions. I'm saying. So today, suppose if someone didn't join the session, so if he joined the tomorrow and he will say that, Raghu, what you are explaining, I'm not understanding anything. Maybe either he will think that Raghu is not explaining properly, or he will think that I'm not understanding anything. That means I'm not eligible to learn programming, so that it's better to go for learning testing tools. So please don't do those ways. That's why if you want to learn programming, you should join every session. Every session means every session. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very good. So if you want to learn programming, attend every session. Every session means every session. So maybe suppose you have a fever at 1 or 2 degrees, if it is really difficult to open a, because even observe carefully, suppose even if you're, suppose for example, if I got fever like a 98 or maybe like 100 degrees, still at the time also I used to watch Instagram reels. I used to listen music. I used to do all the activities, right? Okay. But students also, I'm requesting that even if you have a fever, just join with mobile and just listen what I'm talking. At least that is enough. So I'm saying that just give highest priority for learning programming if you want to get a job or if you want to succeed in the IT industry. Otherwise, just enjoy your life. Just enjoy for next 10 years. Whenever it is required, whenever you feel that I need a job urgently, at the time learn programming properly. Okay, fine. I hope everyone enjoyed today's session, right? Or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Enjoyed.
Yes, sir.
So, like,
Yes, sir.
because we have completed graduation, we have completed 4 years into 365 days, like are almost thousand days. Okay, so in 1,000 days, if you didn't learn what is a function in programming, so in C language we used to write void main, right? I can say that minimum 50 to 60% of the students don't know why we are writing void main, right? Or if I'm wrong, I will be very happy. If everyone knows that, definitely I will be happy. Okay, fine. That's all for today. It's already 13 minutes late, so don't miss any session. So tomorrow we are going to learn few more important things related to the functions. So what you need to do, whatever we have discussed today, you should do practice. Don't think that you understand everything. I can answer all the questions tomorrow. So no, please do practice and just do trial and error. You can invoke a CCC from BBB, or you can invoke BBB from CCC. You can invoke 2 times or 3 times, 2 times in the top or 3 times in the bottom, whatever the combinations and permutations, whatever it is, you can do. Okay. Any questions? If you have any questions, ask me. Okay. If you're not asking anything, means either you understand clearly. That is, I'm very happy. And okay, the thing already have given 10 simple coding challenges on if else. So uh, at least by Saturday evening, everyone should complete these 10 things. Okay, this is on only if and else condition. Okay, so
Sir,
please tell me.
how can we get logic, sir? If any notes is there, మీరు ఏఏ బీబీబీ అని అంటున్నారా ఇన్వోకేషన్ అని.
అవును.
సో ఆ లాజిక్ మాకు ఎట్లా తెలుస్తుంది సార్? ఇప్పుడంటే ఇది ఈ ఫార్మేట్ అర్థమైంది. నెక్స్ట్ టైం ఇదే మోడల్ కాకుండా వేరే ఫార్మేట్ ఇచ్చి అక్కడ లాజిక్ కూడా ఇదే అప్లై చేస్తే రావచ్చు రాకపోవచ్చు. సో ఆ లాజిక్ ఎట్లా కనుక్కోవాలి సార్?
Okay.
ఆ నోట్స్ ఏమైనా ఉన్నాయా?
Yeah. I will explain everything. Okay, I will explain all the possibilities, because if you call function from one function from other function, so that it's not possible to learn in one day. Okay, I will explain each and everything. Don't worry about that. Okay.
థ్యాంక్ యూ సార్.
Any other questions? But so far what we have discussed, do practice, do practice, do practice. You don't need to do practice in the same way. You can create functions with the different names and call one function from another function. You can do a trial and error. Okay, then you will understand. Even though if you get some error, just ask me tomorrow. Just try do in a meaningful way. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's all for today. If you don't have any session, you can drop off. If you don't have any questions, you can drop off, and I'm also going to drop off. Bye bye. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow is a Friday. Get ready for it.